One of the most powerful things that you can do in a relationship is to be a champion. You want to be a champion in any relationship. Now, what does that mean? It might seem counterintuitive because champion, that means I'm going to win and be the best. And in this competition between people, I will always come out on top. No. What I mean by being a champion is that you will encourage, you will motivate and support the other person, right? Your counterpart. When you are a champion of someone, when you are a supporter, an encourager, a motivator, dude, it changes the game. We all want to be seen, liked, heard, and understood. We all want attention. And then when we do give that attention to the other person, that's part of being a champion. So now you've given that affection, they feel close, they feel whole, they feel seen. And there's nothing better than being able to do that, to provide, because here's what's interesting is we all focus on ourselves. Like, you can be in front of a crowd and there's some really cool TikTokers and Instagram people and content creators, better said. There's a lot of content creators that will challenge people, go in a public place and they just act a fool to prove that no one else around that big crowd cares about what you're doing. And they might see it and they might be like, okay, but then they're going to move on because they have their own life that they're focused on. So because we're so focused on ourselves, when you can remove yourself to then champion someone else, it changes the game. It's very rare. It's very rare. So if you want to stand out, if you're a service provider, if you're a business owner, if you're whatever it is, if you're in some type of leadership, or even if you're just in a regular relationship, when you can support someone by encouraging them with words, by propping them up, right? Telling them that they're amazing, but really mean it, right? There's a skill set that's really cool that you can acquire so that you can pick stuff out that really hits home with people, right? You can work on that stuff, but that's the idea. If you can listen intently and then select these pieces that you can then encourage them on later in the conversation, later in the day, or even during that moment, again, it's amazing. It's an eye-opener. It's really transformational. In this video, my hope is that you can learn how to be a champion of men, a champion, a supporter, a motivator of your fellow human being, because we all want to be seen, heard, and understood. And when you're doing that for someone, lights out, it's amazing. So with that being said, God bless you. Go be a champion and support your fellow person whoever you're hanging out with. All right. God bless.